Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra. I am teacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and today I come with very special lecture. Today I am going to talk about dialectical materialism. This is a theory of Karl Marx and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Dialectical materialism and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. But before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is written by Sri Bhaktivedanta Srila Mahaprabhupada from ISKCON temple, and I would have to say Srimad Bhagavad Gita is neither religious book nor spiritual book, but a true sense pure book of the science and humanity, and I am trying to propagate a humanity on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and trying to morally motivate to those people who are actually frustrated and attempted to commit suicide on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So let's start. Let's get dialectical materialism. Dialectical materialism is a philosophy of science. Dialectical materialism is a philosophy of science, history, and nature developed in Europe and based on the writing of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Marxist dialectical as a material philosophy emphasizes on the importance of the real world condition and the presence of contradictions within the things in a relation, but not limited to a class, labor, and socio-economical interaction. Class, labor, and socio-economical condition or interaction. Socio-economical interaction. That this is most important when we talk about the particular person. The social, economical, political, those factors are related, and the these all factors are suppressing the person in the poverty, and the social, economical factors are very important if the person who is actually committing some kind of criminal activities. This is in contrast to the idealists of the Hegelian dialectic, which emphasize the observation that contradiction in the material phenomena could be resolved by analyzing them and synthesizing a solution whilst retaining their essence. Marx supposed that the most effective solution to the problem caused by said contradictory phenomena was to address and rearrange the system of social organization at the root of the problem. Social organization as the root of the problem. Our society, the class-based division are main cause of the particular socio-economical problem. Whenever we start to make a discrimination on the basis of the caste, on the basis of the class, at that time we are actually be all in trouble. So we just have to understand, we all have to stop to make a discrimination on the basis of the caste, on the basis of the class as well as a caste. Lord Krishna here stated in chapter number 4, Lord Krishna here stated verse number 13, Chaturvarna Maya Srushti. Lord Krishna here stated how I have divided this entire society. Chaturvarna, four division of the society, four class of the society. Chaturvarna Maya Srushti, Guna Karma Vibhagasa. Guna and Karma both are main responsible factors for the division of the society. Chaturvarna Maya Srushti Guna Karma Vibhagasa. Chaturvarna Maya Srushti Guna Karma Vibhagasa. Tasya Karta Api Ma Vidya Karta Avyam. Tasya Karta Api Ma Vidya Karta Avyam. Vidyam Akarta Avyam. However, Lord Krishna here stated, according to the three modes of material nature, the work associated with them, the four divisions of the society are created by me. Four divisions of the society are created by me. Although I am the creator of this entire world, entire system, you should know that I am at non-dual and being unchangeable. I am non-dual as well as being unchangeable. न मा कर्माणि लिपन्ति न मे फलास्पुह. न मा कर्माणि लिपन्ति न मे कर्म फलेस्पुह. इति मा यो विजानाति कर्म निबस बंध्यते. मुझे कोई कर्म बांध नहीं सकता पार्थ. However, I have created this four division of the society, entire system, but I am not part of this particular society, particular system. There is no work that affect me, nor do I aspire for the fruit of action. One who understands this truth about me also does not become entangled in the fruitive reaction of the work. Fruitive reaction of the work here stated by Lord Krishna. So we just have to understand. Lord Krishna here stated, there is only alakpan or bhinnata. Both are only reason. Both are only cause for the discrimination in the society, or the main cause for the अधर्मा. अलगपर और भिन्नता ही अधर्म का कारण है पार्थ. क्योंकि if we are seeing, we will never make any kind of discrimination with our family member, with our child, with our wife, with our husband. We will never make any kind of discrimination, because we all know all the happiness which comes from the society, but the cause of the particular happiness is only our family. So we will never make any kind of discrimination with our family. So we just have to understand, and we would always consider this society as an instrument to get the happiness. यहाँ पे फर्क कितना है पता है, कारण और साधन में. हम अपने परिवार को कारण मान लेते हैं और सोसाइटी को साधन मान लेते हैं. बट व्हेन वी कम टू नो एंटायर सोसाइटी, ईच एंड एवरी लिविंग एंटिटी इज पार्ट ऑफ पर्टिकुलर सुपर सोल, द सुप्रीम पर्सन गॉड इज लॉर्ड कृष्णा. Lord Krishna is situated in the heart of each and every living entity. At that time, we are not able to make any kind of discrimination on the basis of the caste, on the basis of the race, on the basis of the place of the birth, on the basis of the religion. We will never make any kind of discrimination, because we all know at that time, because Lord Krishna is situated into heart of each and every living entity. Thus we have to understand, this is all about dialectical materialism, dialectical theory of Karl Marx. Dialectical materialism aspects the evolution of the natural world and emergence of the new qualities of being, new stage of evolution. New stage of evolution. Z.S. Jordan noted that angels made a constant use of the metaphysical insight, and the higher level of the existence emerged from and has a root in the lower, and that the higher level of constitute a new order of being with his irreducible laws, and that this process of evolutionary advance is governed by the law of development, which reflect the basic property of the matter in the motion as a wall. Formation of the Soviet version of dialectical and historical materialism in 1930 by Joseph Stalin, and become official interpretation taught in the Soviet education, and the interpretation and concept of the dialectical materialism such as Mao's on the contradiction exists across the world. The law of unity and the conflict of opposites. When there is a unity, Lord Krishna here stated, angels dialecticals. Angel postulated three laws of dialectical form, and reading the Hazel science of logic, angels elucidated this law and materialist dialectical in this work, and dialectical of nature, the law of unity and conflict of opposite. If there is a unity in the society, there is no conflict in the society. The law of passage of the quantitative change into the qualitative change. We all have to focus on the qualitative change rather than quantitative change. The law of negation of the negation. The law of negation. We just have to understand this thing. The biological evolution of the formation of the new forms of the life occurs precisely though the unity and struggle of opposite in heredity and variability. In a physical process, the nature of the light was explained precisely by means of the unity and struggle of opposite appearing. For example, corpuscular and wave properties. This moreover clear the path of the drama of ideas in the physical science, whereby the opposite and synthesis of the corpuscular and the wave theory characterized by scientific process. The most basic expression of the unity and struggle of opposite in the world of the commodity capitalism is that of use of the value and value. and the most highly developed opposition in the capitalisms are working class and also working class and also business class. Working class and business class. If there is a division of the society, dialectical materialism, this is all of dialectical materialism. If there is a unity in the society, there is a no discrimination, there is a no conflict, there is a no struggle, but struggle is required in order to get a more experience, in order to get a more abilities. But this kind of the class based struggle will definitely lead all of us toward the destruction. So we all have to understand this thing. Unity in the society is main cause of dharma. If there is a unity in the society, then there is a dharma in the society. If dharma is in the society, then Lord Krishna is situated himself in the society. So I hope you all can understand. For having any questions, any doubt, then please kindly put in the comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.